Straight to the top, never going down, don't wait for the drop. Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah. Brand new bands for the auto. Whoa. Foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never this quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. All full of songs, all of them bombs. Something like a minefield got. Boom. Get it, till it's running out quick. Bet it, never get it out big. Said it, never had to shout it. They said I couldn't never do it, okay, how's this? Fit a week worth of work in a minute. Machine well oiled, you know how I stay efficient. To-do list written, I do this different. Hold up, wait a minute, I ain't finished. Okay, good. Flows the same now. Paved the way, the snakes and fakes are chased out. Back to back. I changed the pace now. Had to stack the cash until the bank's out. Straight to the top, never going down, don't wait for the drop. Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah. Brand new bands for the auto. Whoa. Foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never this quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. All full of songs, all of them bombs. Something like a minefield got. Boom.
Wieder mal am Döner, doch Casino fahren wir gleich. Heute ist der Abend, wo ich denke, ich werd reich. Laufe durch Charlottenburg, doch Hilfe Polizei. In meinem Phoenix-Anzug, Adidas, da ist mir zu leicht. Kontakt in Amerika, ich frage sie, what up? Ich wollte nicht saufen, aber habe es verkackt. Handy klingelt ohne Pause und ich lehne ab. Hab ich grad nach der Party, geht mir alles auf den Sack. FaceTime Call mit meinem Bruder aus Türkei. Er bringt mir ein Trikot, was gefälscht ist, aber geil. Die Kippe in den Klassik, gleich kalten Wodka rein. Ich kann nicht mehr decken, aber stehen wie eine Eins. Ich will ein Mercedes, daneben gut aussehen und schnell fahren, noch einiges mehr kann. Und fragt mich der Kommissar, was ich verkaufe, dann fahr ich bei Eidos wie German.
Straight to the top, never going down, don't wait for the drop. Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah. Brand new bands for the auto. Whoa. Foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never this quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. All full of songs, all of them bombs. Something like a minefield got. Boom. Here we go.
Did this just come out today? Did that track just come out today? I only saw it because I looked up. Let me see. Really? That's funny. I haven't searched him in a while. So I was like, I'm going to search because he puts out a lot of stuff. He's like fairly new. Remember like when Wheezy would put out a mixtape like every week? It was like the Carter 28 Underground. You know what I used to really like listening to for mixtapes? Currency. Currency had probably the best mixtapes that weren't ever like they were never albums. Like Currency's like recorded stuff was not great, but his mixtapes, Jet Set, stuff like that, Currency was solid, man. Not so much as like produced stuff. It's interesting too. It's what it's like. Good luck to everybody, by the way. Welcome. Hey, let me finish my thought before I squirrel out here. Comedians are like that too. Comedians are, I've noticed on TikTok, they have these clips, right? And I don't know if they're doing themselves, like they're definitely promoting themselves well. They're getting out there. Like I follow a couple now. The problem is that they're showing repeat clips at different shows of the same joke. And I think that's kind of one of those unspoken like truths we all know about comedians, that they recycle jokes, but we don't have to see it, right? Like if we see it on the same special, I just watched the same show. But when we see it told over and over and over again in different locations, it's like, that's just recycled content. And no one likes that. I don't. And I feel like they're kind of doing themselves a disservice by doing that. But anyhow, like comedians remind me of that. Like these comedian TikToks are funny. I don't know how their shows can be though. You know what I mean? Like if you go and you're like, I've seen all these jokes on your TikTok. You're just recycling them. So no, I won't buy your new album for $14.99 on iTunes. I'm not going to subscribe to your OnlyFans to tell jokes. And I'm certainly not going to see you live for $28 a ticket to watch these things. Like it's not even $20. It's like a joke that it's 20. It's like these low key comedy clubs, and they're starting to like play at bigger shows. I don't know, one of those things. Yeah, that's true too. And Jamie, we're good on stickers, man. We are. That and mailers and labels, we should be good as long as they get them to me in a decent time. Good luck to everyone with this. And I gotta say, I'm so glad we're still breaking. This is still my favorite part of the days. I mean, it's better than shoveling, that's for sure. But you guys crushed it. The PYT had me a little, like, sad. I'm like, oh, man, like, we're not going to fill this today. I'm glad I went and did pick it up because I saw UPS fly by here really late today. So we would actually had to wait to rip it. But man, we're crushing the randoms. You guys are crushing it. Love that we get to hang out. We have some good football this weekend. Excited. Hopefully we can break during the games this week because I need you guys to help me through on Sunday. I'm going to need you to help me get through the games on Sunday. Chris Olave, David Montgomery out of 399, and another number, John Elway, Funkadelic. Probably top 10 for non-case hit inserts that I've seen. The Funkadelic. I love the font. I love its acetate. I love that they do the colored parallels. I'd like to see the checklist. There's no bills in the Funkadelic. That is something they could have done a Jim Kelly if they did a John Elway. They could have done, they could have done James Cook or something, but no Funkadelic bills. It kind of breaks my heart. Therefore, it'd be top 5, but it's top 10 because there's no bills. But definitely a fun insert. We got our first hit coming. And there for the Bucks, Tom Brady going to Zach McCarthy, Operation Detonation. Not a fan of. I love the look. I don't like how common they are, and I also don't like the name of it. But the look is great. The look is fantastic of it. It's going to be Sky Moore out of 99, 14 out of 99, going out to the Kansas City Chiefs on the trade. What up, Dominic? How you doing? Zach, we got to pull 101. The shot counter's at 0, my man. I ain't taking one for free. I've had a few today, though. I got my wife drunk today a little bit. It was a snow day. It worked out in my favor. Tyreek Hill, Javonte Williams, Cooper Kupp, and Trevon Walker out of 499, and Jameson Williams for the Detroit Lions. That's all right. We're going to pull 101, Zach. So get your 101 guesses in if you haven't. It was a snow day here, and it's kind of crazy because it was... we have another acetate autograph, and hold on, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There you go, Dougie. With the Shining Stars, Kenny Pickett, Aaron Jones, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, and out of 50, acetate mystique, Bailey Zappi for the Patriots. Welcome, Craig Rager. There you go. Zappi out of 50. The acetates have really come through on the short prints. And I don't know if this is common in the cases, but I will tell you this case, that is our 4th. We are on box number 5. That is our 4th acetate autograph, and that is the highest numbered one. We pulled out of 50, out of 25 Kenneth Walker, and out of 20, and an out of 10 Breece Hall. I forget who the out of 20 was. Not yet, Zach. There is another round of this. Last one of the night dropping at 7:15. Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts, Mark Andrews. There's a McCaffrey out of 35 and a Travis Kelce acetate there, Illusionist. How about McCaffrey? It does go to the Carolina Panthers. That's going to be Floyd. Floyd out of 35. Everybody. Shot. I do miss the drops. We got to get that going. I just can't use that same site. That is a Breece Hall rookie card for the Jets. The Shining Stars. Keenan Allen, Debo, Tyler Lockett. And how about that? Look at that. 3 out of 10 for the Tennessee. Greg on fire. 2-spotting it. There we go, Greg. We got a 1, 2, 3 color with a little bonus light blue in there. Hassan Haskins, 3 out of 10. Well, Jamie, listen, I got to get you on that, man. Can you find me a good drop site? I need like a new, it's close. It was an out of 10. Zach, maybe at the end. So far, we're good though, man. 3 nice autographs out of 10, out of 50, and out of 99, Sky Moore. How about a Brian Robinson out of 299 acetate for the Washington Commanders? Mooney, Jacobs, and look at this. That's a Tannehill out of 499 for the Washington football team. Christine with the Sam Howell Trophy Collection. This is how they used to do all these cards. They would put a player on the back, in the background, and have both names on the card. There's Joe Theismann and Sam Howell. Interestingly enough, there were cards that had 2 different teams on it. And there were I remember there being slight debates where it was like, who's that card go to? And we always went with the front. And they're like, well, the back has both, but we always went with the premier player in color. And in this case, it wouldn't matter. But in the event that does happen, it does go to the person that's highlighted on the front. And in this case, it's 2 out of 30. Sam Howell. Nice card there. Zach, are you so fired up for the 1st of February, man? Keep your stuff together, dude. Don't be getting yourself in any nonsense. I know guys like you and I need to get ourselves in nonsense. There you go. Well, that's, again, both Steelers, right? McFarland was Steelers, correct? Look at this. Operation Detonation. David Montgomery. Oh, I was going to say, this doesn't have any name on it, but they put him here. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there are any numbered parallels of these. We haven't seen it yet. Davis Mills, Zach Wilson, Josh Allen, and there is a Matt Corral swatch for the Carolina Panthers. Another one for Floyd. It is a cool product. I did notice, the PYT was not really the thing for this. So we tried like a cool little mixer. Did all right. We're going to do the 2-box randoms. But I have some other things in store too I'm working on. So stay tuned. This is a Jalen Tolbert rookie acetate. Dalvin Cook, Patrick Mahomes, TJ Watt, and check this out. Out of 299, one of the nicest parallels. The out of 50 and the out of 299, two of the nicest parallels. I got to see the 1 of 1. I forget what it is, but it's funny because those are higher numbers. And they look sharp. Here's our other patch. Here's an amazing Joe Burrow. And that is not numbered. He is pretty amazing. Bengals to the bowl. I hope they win one. Sorry, Jamie. I really do. I'm going to top load that for the Bengals. I know Jamie doesn't. Yeah, I know. I think it's just that time of year, man. And listen, we're about to get hammered with products, too. There is a deja vu, Mr. Kenneth Walker and Sean Alexander. Cool little two for there. Seattle Seahawks going out to Ellis Graham with the deja vu swatch. Wish there was a little bit more color in that. But it is not numbered, so. Burrow is better than Allen right now. 100%. I actually said that to Doug today. He said, I'm chasing Allen and he's redemption. I said, man, he's better than, I'd be chasing Burrow. He's better than Allen right now. I can't argue it. Ever since Daboll left, I mean, I think Allen's a great quarterback. But I got to say, I think Daboll played a much larger role in Allen's success than we want to admit. And you want to know how I can say that? Look at Danny Dimes. He had the best year of his career this year. Who was his coach? Brian Daboll. Ben, probably going to be on Sunday because I'll be like very downtrodden and depressed. Well, I was supposed to be in Atlanta for a card show, and that was set in stone. And then they announced the game to Atlanta, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to do both. And now I'm doing neither because I can't bring myself to go to Atlanta and not go to that game. So there we go. Desmond Ridder, amazing for the Atlanta Falcons, going out to Lopez. So Sunday, like I said, I'm going to need you guys on Sunday, probably Saturday as well. So tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking of setting up some of these mock draft breaks. So we would do products like Leaf, and we'll call it like the Mel Kiper mock draft break. So we'll use Mel Kiper's list, and anybody that's on that list, that'll go to the designated team. So for example, if I had I'm just going to throw a team out there, the Houston Texans taking CJ Stroud. If it was CJ Stroud would pulled, it would go to, and I would post the link to what list we're using. I would print it out, have it ready to go. What do you guys think of that? Like a mock draft break. Is that something different? Cool idea? There you go, Ben. You got to ride that hot hand. It's like when someone's on the crap stable that you trust. Lay them chips down, man. Now I have a lot, listen, I don't need to disappoint anyone else, though. I need you guys to support me that day. I don't need to be, feeling guilty that I let you down. I don't want to be the Buffalo Bills I don't want to be your Buffalo Bills. You know how they let me down? I don't want to be that to you. Logan Hall out of 50. Well, listen, the whole refund thing, I think it got blown out of proportion, Dave. So my argument to that was, what were they supposed to do? Wait until the game was over. That game was on Sunday at 3. Game ended, let's say, 6:30. Then they send out let's say they send out the blast on Sunday night. Hey, the Bills won, right? And they sent it out before the Chiefs won too. So if the Chiefs would have lost to that game, it would have been a moot point. It wouldn't have mattered because we wouldn't have been playing that anyhow. So it was only open to season ticket holders. And so what they needed to do was figure out, they had to make sure they had time to sell those tickets. And not only sell them, but get all the transaction. It takes, like, when you pay e-check or when you pay credit card, it takes 48 hours for those payments to process, right? On like e-check. They had to make sure they had time. I mean, you don't want that going out on Monday, like Monday night selling tickets, processing Tuesday if they resell. So they really didn't have a lot of choice other than to do that. The whole thing was like, what did you want them to do? You know what I mean? Like, they had to sell the tickets. Everyone that bought it knew that there was a chance that game wouldn't be played. You know, everyone bought it with the anticipation that, hey, this might not happen. Evans at a $4.99. The Kel Pepper mixer. Well, the inconvenience would have been them sending that out on Monday, giving us Tuesday. Oh, and here's the other thing. If you don't get tickets, let's say there's a Chris Olave. Let's just say, because you didn't know. If you didn't get tickets and then you had to cancel hotel rooms and do all that, there's a lot more that goes into it other than that, you know. So Justin Jefferson, David Montgomery, I had no issue with the way they did it. I mean, it is what it is. Out of $2.99, Justin Fields. I thought the funny thing was, I don't think they'll pick up Danny Dimes. Oh, I've been wearing my Bill stuff all week. I have my Bill stuff on everywhere. I don't hide my Bill stuff. Dude, I've been a fan for over 20 years. I mean, my whole life. No one spotter yet. Hey, just as you come in, how about this? Actually, we did pull another Kenny Pickett. You did get something. You got a Kenny Pickett Shining Stars. And here you got a Kenny Pickett Operation Detonation. Oh, good for you, Dougie. That's why I was a little late on the break, to be honest. George Kittle, Joe Mixon, Christian Watson. And there's a Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. Man, listen, I wore that stuff loud and proud for 20-some years. Over 20-some years. I'm 38. I wore it through college. I wore it, in high school. And it was always kind of a joke. Like, you really a Bills fan? Oh, sucks to be you, blah, blah, blah. And now when I have someone say, oh, new Bills fan, huh? I'm like, get out of here. This shirt's from like college. This shirt I bought 20 years ago. I can't wear this stuff from college or 20 years ago. I'm kidding. But I'll still like give it to my wife. I'll cut the sleeves off of it and make her like a sleeveless like thing to work around the house. Zach, he loves me. Out of $3.99, Justin Fields, Nick Chubb, and Joe Burrow. What's Joe Burrow do out of $3.99? He comes for you, Zach. What are you talking about? Alec Pierce for the Indianapolis Colts out of $2.99. He wants to one spot people now. That's his goal. He's going to get one spot and see who he can one spot. Get everyone back. He's on his vengeance tour. Actually, to be fair, Doug, those were actually kind of fast fills comparatively. But I get your point. I mean, they were easier. They weren't because it was you, but when it's flawless and immaculate basketball, it makes it a little bit easier. Mooney out of 175. Red. Yeah, it's funny. The flawless baseball filled so fast. I debated getting more. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive than I paid that time, but that flawless baseball was fantastic. Treylon Burks. Now, impeccable or immaculate basketball, I'm probably staying away from that, but we do have some mosaic. We're gonna actually post some tonight. CeeDee Lamb. I never know. On Facebook you can see a list of who's in here. There we go. Dallas Cowboys, Zach McCarthy. You got one, Zach? No, I'm not taking a shot. Not for a CD Land. Maybe if they made the playoffs actually, like deeper. All right, we should have some autos. Here comes one. Aaron Jones. Malik Willis, rookie. Jameis Winston, DeAndre Swift. And for the Minnesota Vikings, Elusive Ink, Robert Smith. Minnesota going out to Chris Anderson. There you go, Chris. I like the look of this. It's very, I like the font. It kind of has that what was it? The Funkadelic vibe to it. I mean, it's very similar font, but I do like it. That is a 1 out of 75. They call that an eBay 101, ladies and gents. Oh, Ben, it's because Midnight Mike wasn't around, man. So anyhow, I think we're gonna do a 2-box mosaic and a box of hoops basketball, and then give away some more spots to that. Ooh, here's another Funkadelic. Give away some more spots to that basketball FanDuel league. Trayvon Walker, Chris Godwin out of 199, and how about this? Out of 199, Funkadelic Malik Willis for the Tennessee Titans. Greg just crushing it. I will then, Wes. Sorry, I was out shoveling for about an hour and a half, and then I helped get the kids bathed, and then I was apparently a good boy, so I got a treat, and then I came right down here. I got everyone's dinner, and then I came down here. I had, of course, pay the dues there. Justin Jefferson, amazing. We'll probably do a box of 2020 this weekend, although very expensive. But with the 2020 rookies playing, there's James Cook, Damian Pierce, Derek Carr, and how about a Sam Howell? How about a Howell? Washington, Christine getting the Howell first impressions. Second one out of this case. This is a hot case, man. There's some good autos in this. Actually, the snow wasn't too bad. It was kind of more like slosh tonight. So it wasn't bad. And the kids built a snowman with abs. I don't know who they're seeing with abs. Someone must be coming over to hang out with my wife. It ain't my abs they're like modeling the snowman after. My wife got some pool boy coming over or something because the kids are like, let's build a snowman with abs. I'm like, where did you see abs? What shenanigans are going on while I'm not home? Oh, no, just this finger. It was actually this one, a little slipperoo sometimes. Mom does have abs. She does. But it was a boy snowman. Tennessee Titans, Funkadelic out of 199. We got, and that is the Malik Willis, and a Malik Willis base there. Mystique Alec Pierce out of 299. We got the Shiesty out of 399. So, a funny story. We were at the wrestling tournament this week. A kid that's in my wife's class is an Eagles fan. He was giving me shit. I ran up to the house, got him a couple Eagles cards. He's an Eagles fan. So I threw in some other cards. I'm like, you only wanted Eagles cards, but I had to throw in some good cards too. So I had like an Allen and a Burrow. And I was like, I don't know, like he's a 4th grader. So I was like, you probably don't know some of these guys because you're just an Eagles fan. He was like, oh, Shiesty. And like he called him Shiesty. I was like, he knew everyone. He's like, because I had said I would have wrote a Brian Westbrook, but you don't know. He's like, dude, one of the best backs that we have ever had on the team. He was going off. I'm like, all right. But when he knew the nicknames and he knew like old retired Eagles players, like, all right, there are kids. My wife said kids in her class, they bring cards every day. They're not allowed, but she kind of lets them because she knows I'm into it. But it's crazy. Like there are like 3rd and 4th graders heavy in the cards right now. Tyron Davis Price out of 399. We got the Kenny Pickett and the Kenny Pickett. 2 different photos. That's nice. Justin Fields out of 299. We got the Chris Olave Illusions Acetate, a Matt Corral Mystique, Desmond Ritter amazing, and a Joe Burrow amazing. Neither one of those numbered. The numbered parallels are cool. Mystique, Brian Robinson out of 299. Sam Howell out of 30. Joe Theismann, Sam Howell Trophy Collection. Christian McCaffrey out of 35. And a Funkadelic Elway out of 399. And for our hits, we will do 2 $5 hitless credits. So hang tight at the end. We'll do 2 hitless credits. And then I'm going to random up Oh, that break probably dropped, guys. So if you're looking to get another one of those 2 boxers, check it out. It probably did drop. Here we got the CD Lamb going out to Mr. McCarthy. What up? How about them Cowboys? Zach, how about them Bills and Cowboys? So many people had the Bills and Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. Again, I'll reiterate this fact. Stop saying the league set up. I heard so many people like, oh, they want the Bills in the Super Bowl. They want Josh Allen. Shut up. He's not in it. So it clearly can't be set up. If you were one of those guys that said the league is rigged and they want Josh Allen in there, you can't say it again. You can't say, well, it's rigged because of... Shut up. Matt Corral for the Carolina Panthers. Floyd getting that. Thank you, Wes, for sharing. Very cool, man. Wes is like, you know what? We don't have a title for Wes. Let's call him group cheerleader. I feel like he's always in here. He's always cheering the other guys on no matter what. He only breaks baseball, but always in here. Can he be group cheerleader? Do you not like that, Wes? Cheerleader / White Claw aficionado. Sam Howell, Washington Commanders. Christine getting that one. I mean, out of 149. Robert Smith out of 75 for the Minnesota Vikings, going out to Chris Anderson. Rigged. Logan Hall for the Bucks. Zach McCarthy. It's rigged because you hit both teams, man. Rigged. We had the Sky Moore for the Kansas City Chiefs, going out to Dominic. I like this. It was spread out. And Hassan Haskins, 3 out of 10 for the Tennessee Titans. Rager getting that one, and he wasn't done. Check it out. Bailey Zappi, Red Mystique, 12 out of 50. Going out to the New England Patriots. Greg Ragar getting that one. I know you are. So you're White Claw aficionado as well as group cheerleader, a.k.a. #1 fanboy. I love it, Wes. Oh, my wife's yelling. I'm glad we took care of the business earlier because it doesn't happen after like 6 o'clock, and it can't happen before work. It's awful, man. The window is so limited, man. It's so limited with 2 young kids. And dude, I gotta tell you this. It's hard to stay focused. Mom, can we have this fruit snack? Yes, eat it. Go, eat it. Can you open it? Dude, have your brother open it. And so, goes downstairs. Paxton, can you open this? Yeah, if you get me one. We hear everything. Oh, kids. Oh, it's so hard. I said we're going away. I'm booking a trip. Like for a week. We're just going away. The Giants and the Bills. It's so hard. It's so hard to stay focused. For her, not me. It doesn't matter for me. Giants and the Bills. Jim Smith and Nick D. We don't have the fan won't matter. It won't matter. You can hear everything. There's like no, it's so hard. All right, guys, I'm going to check on the break, random up the next round. Congrats to the hitters. Oh, no, that's not an issue. That's, it doesn't really bother me. I'm just like, shut up and go downstairs. Just like, don't be mean. I'm like, dude, they're cock blocking me. This is bullshit. All right, I'm out. Peace.